it's time to pack my books. Oh my god, guys, I'm getting the best book today. Don't procrastinate like me. I don't know why I'm getting a little emotional right now. It's weighing on me. 70,950 words. Let's do it. Wow, an intro? I'm sure I had a lot of fun with that. Anyway, welcome to Grayson's Bookmark, where I make all kinds of writing and bookish content. Today's video is a bookish one, and it is the day I'm packing for college, and my room is in a vague state of organized chaos. Just pretend like there isn't a massive pile of clothes out of frame. But today's the day I'm packing for college, and I, sadly, cannot take all of these with me. I can't even take the bookshelf, so I need to come to terms with the fact that I can only take like maybe 10. We will see. But yes, I still want to take some books with me for that. Hopefully for more than just the aesthetic. You know, I actually want to read them. Unfortunately, my favorite book is not here with me at the moment. It is on loan right now. But I will also be bringing that to college when it comes back to me. But yes, let's get started. Hopefully this won't be too hard on me. But yes, I'm not really a book collector. Like, what you see here is pretty much what I have, and there's probably 20 on this like skinny bookshelf over here. But those are all like the books I don't like. So yes, we will be going through them and picking which to take, which not to take, and I will be as brutal as possible. Yeah, so let's do this thing. I'm about to switch camera angles on you, but the first one I need to talk about is the book I'm currently reading, which is obviously what I'm going to take with me. It is Fresh by Margot Wood. I'm really enjoying it. It is about this girl Elliot who is just moving into her college as a freshman, and it's very funny. I got it because I read the first page in the bookstore, and I was just so this one's coming so I can finish it, and it's like you know, college and relatable. I'll be a senior in the fall, so this isn't my first go around, but you know, there's still something nostalgic about just reading this, so this one's coming. Okay, now we're switching angles. Welcome to one of the last flat surfaces I have in my room right now. Let's start with the black book stack. Okay. So, first we have Neil Gaiman, American Gods. Pretty sure this has come with me to college at least one time. Did I read it? No. Even though, I would say I've probably got to like this point in the book, but it's just, am I really gonna try to start it, or am I just gonna want to read something else? So yeah, it might go in that pile. Next is Queen's Gambit by Walter Tevis. This is obviously the Netflix cover, although I believe it's the original book. And I am interested in this. I really enjoyed the Netflix show, and I'm actually reading a chess strategy book right now. It doesn't seem very long, so we'll put that in the maybe. Where's the maybe pile can go? Here? Yeah, that's fine. Frozen Crown by Greta Kelly. This is a kingdom fantasy. There's politics in it. I got it at the beginning of the year. It is a proof copy, and you know what? I'm still interested in it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring like 5 books I haven't read yet, so that's like one for every month of the semester, and then the maybes I'll just sort out in a second. My college is not far from home, so like it won't be an issue for me to get more books or exchange them. Moving on, second favorite book of the year, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bring this with me. I really like the matte cover, so I think it's just gonna vibe with the other books. Honestly, like when I have these books together, like I think dark books with like dark books with gold lettering is just like my style, so I really like it. So yes, this is going to go in the yes, I'm taking it and I haven't read it, and we'll have a yes, I have read it and I'm taking it pile. And I hope that's all visible, but I'll move Mr. No, but over there. Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan. Have not read this. And I don't really feel like learning what it's about right now. So I'll be in the no. Magicians. Read it, liked it. Don't need to take it with me. Heartless Wood, another art copy, and I feel like I don't need to read it right now. Bone Clarinet. Oh, Bone Charmer. My bad. But doesn't that look like clarinet? Yes, I'm interested in this one. I think it's gonna be creepy. And I know it has to do with like witches, and I'm into that vibe right now. So taking that one. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Honestly, haven't read this. I know is it old enough to be a classic? I don't really know. This is free at a thrift store. But yeah, I don't feel like I need it. Okay. 3 books so far. Let's keep it going. Here are some other books. Obviously, you know what books look like. I'm going by Yagasi. I read this in, I don't know, I think like a freshman college class, and I really enjoyed it. But it's also annotated, so I feel like I got it. I got it pretty well, and I don't need to bring it with me. Okay. The Life in Medieval Times of Kit Sweetly. Now, lower down in this stack is a book that I have already read by this author, her second book, and I really enjoyed this one, and though I won't be taking this one, I want to be taking her first book that she wrote, so I feel like I should take this because I really enjoyed this one, so I feel like this would also be a good experience for me to take. Okay. Hamlet. Now, this is only a consideration because at one point I really missed not having my copy of Hamlet at college, especially when I had like a Shakespeare course, but even though I'm not doing one this year, I just really like it, okay? So I'm taking it. Now, this is my special red and gold, like 1980s printing of Pride and Prejudice, and I don't know, I just think it's really pretty, but am I gonna read it? I mean, probably not, so I shouldn't take it, right? Maybe, but I could read it though. We'll put it in the maybe. Fresh, we already talked about this. I'm bringing it, but it's more like not in the TBR category, it's more like in the CR category. Is that what they call it? So yeah, maybe I won't count this one in the ones that I'm actually taking, but yes, taking this one. And so we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books so far, and I will bring out some other considerations. Okay, so these are like 2 other considerations. Yes, this chess book is the result of watching The Queen's Gambit, but I'm actually like fairly into chess and I'm enjoying this book. This book actually has exercises one way in the book, and then you read it upside down to go the other way. So I finished the whole first half, and now I'm here, so I've only got this much of the book to read. Maybe I will just finish it tonight before I leave, but it looks kind of funny because the book looks like you're reading it upside down when you're doing exercises in it, which is kind of like makes you look the opposite of smart, and I think that's funny. So yes, it's also in like, I guess, the TBR, the CR category. And Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is my very first book I've bought of his. I got this from a book outlet, so it was I think almost $6. I know this is a YA series of his, and I haven't read any Brandon Sanderson, and I don't know, just like to get into him because, I don't know, he's just really popular. This book is YA, and it's about this girl who is, like a fighter pilot, and I feel like it would be just really interesting. Am I gonna read it though? I did buy it. Like, I should read it. Just like I'm reading this one. I just bought it, so yes, we're gonna bring it. Okay. And the last I'll fix that in a second. And the last like actual book I have to consider is this. This is my really heavy copy of like pretty much everything Shakespeare has ever written. It's got plays and the sonnets, and it's really, really heavy. I don't know if I will want to bring this, but like I really appreciate, gosh, I spend a lot of time in this book and a lot of effort annotating and doing research with it for my Shakespeare class in my college research assignment. So like I'm attached to it, but it's also really heavy. I don't know if I want like this much real estate taken up by just one book. Maybe it's even like 3 books of space. So maybe not, unfortunately. I'm holding it now, and it's weighing on me, like how much of a hassle it would be to bring this. So let's call that a sad no right here. But let's also check one more thing. Others in the book category that I already own include my German workbooks. And if you can't read German, this says safe, or like don't worry, be secure. German is a foreign language grammar practice book. And so I will be taking this because it is required of me. And this one reads like security, safety, like knowledge grasped in everyday life and the workplace. German is a second language. So yes, I will be bringing those because I have to. Okay, let me organize the winners. Let me address the maybes as well. Will we evaluate this at a later point in the semester? I feel like I'm not going to bring these now because I'll just feel guilty for not reading them. So no. Thank you for your time. Yeah, so these are all the books I'm going to be taking, and then I will just stick these in my backpack. Like this many is what I'm taking. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 exactly. Specifically, that is 4/5 books I haven't read yet, 2 I need, 2 I've read before, and 1 I'm almost finished with. So yes, quite happy with this situation. It is going to be very manageable for me to take with me. Yes, so that is the book situation I'm faced with. I think I'm bringing with me a fairly good and diverse selection. Let's be honest, it's mostly fantasy. I'm making it kind of a soft goal for me to read 1 physical book every month, while I'm in college at least. I think it's important to read the books you have, but also to not feel so much pressure to only read them because like you have them or you feel like you bought them first. I'm actually finishing a book by Becky Ebertali right now called Kate in Waiting, and for the rest of August I'm planning on finishing this. Oh yeah, and Foul is Fair. And that one I'm reading as an ebook for an article I will have coming out the 4th Friday in August. I write for Juven Press. It is a branch of the Young Writers Initiative. I've linked some of my articles in the description if you want to read those. And if this is after the 4th Friday in August of 2021 when you see this, then it will be up and out in the world. And I will also put directions for how to get to the blog in the description. I'd like to know what you're doing in the fall. If you are moving in any capacity and have to take books with you, like what is your strategy for that? Do you take books you've only read or books you haven't read? In terms of how I'm gonna decorate my book space for my college dorm, which I'm literally moving into tomorrow, I have some lights over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be an exploratory, experimental process for when I get there, but you know, I will do it. So thank you for joining me in this part of my channel's journey as I make the transition to not making videos in my room. There's gonna be a little bit of a weird period when I figure out how to make YouTube from a college dorm room. It feels like forever since I've made a video, but there won't be a gap for you. I post on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just going to be very busy in the fall, so we will see if I can do it every Thursday. But if I do not, you know why. It's because senior year can be a nightmare. So thank you for being understanding with my upload schedule. Subscribe if you want to stick around. You can click the notification bell if you want to know exactly when I upload. I also post bonus content sometimes, and those come out whenever I feel like it. But yes, let me know in the comments your moving strategy for books. or what you're currently reading right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I don't know if you can see me. Hold on.